let's consider the trigonometric ratios. Please subscribe to my channel, strike the like button, comment. I will appreciate it so much. Thank you. Now we are back. As I earlier on told you, we have done the 45 degrees, special angle for 45 degrees, but now we are going to have the 60 and the 30 degree, the special angles. So in special angle, just like you have seen, I told you that the trigonometric ratios are so casual. Sine is opposite over hypotenuse, cos is adjacent over hypotenuse, tan is opposite over adjacent. Now we are considering, because let's consider a equilateral triangle. An equilateral triangle has all three sides equal. So let's assume that each of the sides have two units. Now, and of course, in an equilateral triangle, one of the properties of the equilateral triangle is that all sides are 60. All the angles are 60 degrees. 60 degrees. Now, if I draw a line to bisect AB, I'm going to have two right angles here. Two right angles. Of course, you know, angle on the straight line is equal to 180 degrees. So, but if you add up the sum of these angles, angle A, B, and C, will give you 180 degrees. Now, if this is the bisector of AB is 90 degrees, so let's assume that this is D. Of course, definitely, we are dividing this one into two equals. So then, here is 30 degrees, and here is 30 degrees. Because it's divided into two equal halves. So we're saying that angle ACD is 30 degrees, then angle BCD is 30 degrees. So if you sum them up to give you 60 degrees here. Now let's talk about 90 degrees. Solving here, since we know that cos is adjacent over hypotenuse, we must do something very, very important. So now that brings me to, because there's nothing to find as our opposite. Here is our opposite. Here is our adjacent, as I earlier on said. So that brings me to using Pythagoras theorem to solving the rule DC. Now you remember I said that if this is the opposite, here is the adjacent, because of this angle. This is the opposite. Here is the opposite. Here is the adjacent. So let's follow the rule. The rule states that if we have AC square, that is Pythagoras theorem, is the sum of the hypotenuse equals to the sum. The hypotenuse square equals to the sum of the opposite, which is AD square plus CD square. Now, AD is 1 square plus CD. CD I do not know. We are finding it because we need it to solve the value of cos, because cos is adjacent over hypotenuse. So, and AC is 2 square. So 2 square is 4. 2 times 2, 4, which is equals to 1 times 1, 1, plus CD. I do not know. We do not know, and we need to find it. And so therefore, we can now say, in manipulating this, just keep this and move this one to this side, become 4 minus. Once it goes over the equals to sign, the sign changes. So because it is both here, or subtract 1 from both sides. Subtract 1 from both sides, it will give you 1 equals to 1 minus 1 will give me 0. So we have CD left. CD squared left. So we now have here 4 minus 1 is 3 equals to CD squared. Of course, if you remove the square root, it becomes remove the square, it becomes square root on the other side. It becomes square root 3 equals to CD. So CD, the line CD is equals to square root of 3. Square root of 3. So now we cannot solve this problem. Now, what is my cos? 30. Cos 30 is adjacent over hypotenuse. Adjacent over hypotenuse. So we have square root of 3 divided by 2. Now let's go to tan 30 degree. Tan 30 degree, we know that tan is opposite over adjacent. Opposite, here is my opposite because we are still dealing with this angle. Here is my opposite, here is my adjacent. So we say that is opposite 1 divided by square root of 3. Now, let's now move on to finding the angle 60 and then tan of special angle 60. So let's talk about sine 60 now. Sine 60 sine 60. Here now is going to be the opposite. Here is now going to be the opposite. So CD is now the opposite of this angle. So we are talking about now. But you have earlier told you that sine is equal to opposite over hypotenuse. So we have square root of 3 over 1 over 2. Square root of 3 over divided by 2. Here is the hypotenuse. Here is the opposite. Now, going to tan cos 60. Cos 60. Cos 60. We know that cos is adjacent over hypotenuse. And so adjacent there is adjacent here is 1. And the hypotenuse is 2. So we have 1 divided by 2. Now tan 60. Tan is opposite over adjacent, and so we have our opposite is square root of 3. Then the adjacent is 1 divided by 1, so we have square root of 3. Now this solves our problem, and of course we know that you can quickly bring out this as a table, and let's quickly do that as a table. First, we have said that this is 0, 30, 45, and 60 degrees. Now, sine theta, cos theta, and tan theta. Earlier, we have done 45. So I'm going to recall that in sine 0 is 0. It's 0. Sine 30, we know that is half. Sine 45, remember that I said in the last lesson we have 1 square root of 2. Then sine 60, we have square root of 3 divided by 2. Now 60 is square root of 3 divided by 2. Then this is 1 over square root of 2. So finally, get 1 over 2. Now, we need to know about sine 90. But in next class, I'm going to show you how 90 came about, how 90 comes about, and I believe that you have understood this topic. I want you to know that this topic is a very simple topic. If you put your mind to it, please subscribe to my channel, and you will be glad. Please also send a like button if you actually love this lesson. Thank you very much. And I remember that sine 30 there, we have 1 over square root of 3, 45 that we have done, which is 1. Then tan 30, tan 60, we have square root of 3. Your assignment is find 90 degrees. Sine 90 degrees plus 90 degrees and 90 degrees. Thank you very much for subscribing to my channel. Comment, please, and hit on the like button. So of course, because we know that sine tan theta is equal to sine theta divided by cos theta. So 0 divided by that will be positive 0, of course. So that will be 0. That will be 0. So if you divide tan 30, tan 30 will be this half divided by square root of 3 over 2 will give us 1 over square root of 3. Tan 45, 1 over square root of 2 divided by 1 over square root of 2 will give you 1. Then tan 60, 1 square root of 3 divided by 2 divided by half will give you square root of 3. So as I earlier said, you can try and go sine 90, tan 90, of course.